Today, he will share how these first steps in building civil society were taken. We are equally privileged to be guided by our esteemed host, Dr. Josefa Khorakiwala, the founder of the I Am Peacekeeper movement, whose work through the foundation of Wokat Foundation has long demonstrated that service becomes transformative when it is sustained, structured, and rooted in dignity. A gentle request for everyone watching, please share your questions in the comments on your platform. Our team will be sure to curate them for the Q&A so that the conversation remains flowing and focused. With gratitude and respect, it is my pleasure to invite our host today, Dr. Josefa Khorakiwala. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Honorary Grigorii Pelman and dear I Am Peacekeeper movement family. Today we gather here in a 21-minute circle because time is precious and so is shared humanity. In a world that often moves quickly and speaks loudly, moments of reflection become increasingly valuable. They allow us to listen more deeply, understand more fully, and connect more meaningfully with one another. Tonight's theme invites us to reflect not only on the values we hold, but also on the practical work of building peace through the deliberate creation of new narratives and social institutions. Our dialogue is guided by the theme Strengthening Peace by Designing the Future, Creating Social Institutions for the Harmonious Future of Humanity, One Future. This theme speaks to the conscious design of new social structures, narratives, and forms of cooperation that can help humanity move towards a more stable and harmonious future. Within the I Am Peacekeeper movement, we are guided by 7 timeless human values: truth, gratitude, forgiveness, love, humility, giving, and patience. These values are more than ideal, they are principles. They help us navigate complexity with wisdom, compassion, and purpose. They remind us that peace begins not only in institution and society, but within each of us. Tonight, those values find meaningful expression in life and work of Honorary Grigorii Pelman. We are deeply honored to welcome Honorary Grigorii Pelman, a person who has dedicated his life to the creation of civil society, both in the most difficult conditions and on a global scale today. One of the most significant initiatives undertaken by Honorary Grigorii Pelman, together with the leaders of the Club of Social Initiative, was the founding of Memorial Society in 1987, the organization that was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 2022. Honorary Grigorii Pelman, thank you for joining us. We remain indebted to you for coming over here and sharing your views. Now we request a 4-minute address by Honorary Grigorii Pelman. We do it as a question, conversation starters, or will there be an address, Neha?
So, you will ask as part of the conversation starter, and then he will respond and share his thoughts.
Okay, I got it.
Thank you, sir.
So, Honorary Grigorii Pelman, our first conversation starter with you is, in 1986, you founded the Club of Social Initiatives, the first independent non-formal civic organization in the Soviet Union. What motivated you to take on this role and begin building elements of civil society from scratch in a totalitarian country?
Thank you so much, Dr. Josefa Khorakiwala, for invitation for this very important meeting. Yes, I would like to share some history about our social activities in the Soviet Union in a very hard period when it was announced new direction of development for the people, for society, like perestroika and glasnost by Mr. Gorbachev. It was 1965 when it was announced, but at the same time, no social institutions were developed. No social law and juridical law was accepted, any new movements. So it was a big niche for social activity. It was the oldest legislation, and at the same time, the country was not able to move in the old social surroundings. It was necessary just to build and to create communications between citizens, between Russian citizens, and to create some social activity to develop new social institution. So at that time, in 1986, I, together with my friends, created the first informal organization, and we named it Club for Social Initiatives. The social space was practically empty. And we need to create something reasonable what could push our society to consolidate, to integrate, to develop new relations between different individuals, between the government. And in this case, we develop many special programs and projects. It will be a very big list what we have done during this period. The most important was in 1987 creation a special forum, what we named Open Forum Social Initiatives, like a dialogue for perestroika. We were able to invite, you can imagine that there were no internet at that time, practically, and we don't have any information about each other. So we invite we invite people who became social leaders for different social projects. And it was the first step. And the second big event, what we have done, big organization, it was Memorial. I just want to underline that at that time, our club for social initiatives was like an incubator for social movement, social activity, and to creation of social fabric and new social human society. And the biggest element of our activity was dedicated to Memorial Society.
Okay. Thank you for this wonderful answer. Sir, our second question is, one of the key initiatives of the club was the establishment of the Memorial Society in 1987. Why did you consider this direction to be one of the most important for shaping civic consciousness at that time?
Yes, our history in Soviet Union was not very easy. We had a lot of dark historical events. And one of the very painful event was victims of Stalinism regime. Many people, I can say you that after the activity of the Memorial Society reinstalled the names of more than 4 million prisoners who was just taken in a prison without any political reason, sometimes even without any judge, without any court. So this pain was not only a part of our pain, it was a global national pain. If we say about 4 million people who was condemned to prison without any reason, it means that practically each family was involved in this tragedy. And this pain touch each person in Soviet Union. It was forbidden to talk. We don't know the names. We don't know the rules. And so this was for us not just a rational idea just to involve in this process. It was our emotional necessary steps to go forward because it's really it was our compassion to involve us in this process and to make this social institution what start to make investigation, education, special concourse, books. So the results of this activity was really tremendous. It was really global, all national, all Russia movement. And after 1991, it was became an globally international movement where was involved 100,000 of people. It was published more than 300 books. It was a special education for for teachers in history. It was a special concourse, I'm Man in History. It was wonderful result and very impressive emotional activity for us.
Mhm. Yes, indeed, it was a very emotional thing that Memorial got the Nobel Peace Prize in 2022. And it is a testimony that the entire world recognizes the great human rights work which Memorial has done. And today, even after Memorial was banned in the country of origin, you continue your human rights mission globally. So that is a great thing. Sir, we wanted to ask you that one of the peace practice that you do regularly, one habit, one ritual, or one principle that keeps you steady and gives you strength on the difficult days.
Yes. Uh, to be honest, before uh, I met and I get in touch with I'm a peacekeeper movement, I was not able to answer on this question very transparency and very honest for me because many things are around and it's very difficult just to focus on something. Now, thank you to you, and I know what practice and what I do each day in the morning during the day. I look in the window, I look in at the people, and I ask myself if I'm honest, if this truth, if I can support to this situation to make our world better. And this helps me also not to look around, but to look inside me and try to be again, to find truth inside me. And honestly, it gives me energy and force. It keep my body and my emotion, my consciousness in a very energy shape to support our world, to try to make something what what I think we can make together, or maybe I'm full of energy because I know that a lot of things and a lot of projects we can develop together, and this is important word for me. Are you really truth in this activity? And if you have energy to support to this humanity.
Yes, sir. Sir, we can work together on a lot of initiatives, and we would like to really appreciate that you shared a video about the One Future project, and it was a wonderful video. It was very much in line with the future generation. Uh, my question to you, sir, is what gives you hope about the future of humanity and the continual advancement of peace and human rights around the world?
Uh, our humanity is in a big danger. I it's a danger by different reasons. We have nuclear weapons. We have a lot of problem ecological, and we need to increase our activity, not to give a chance to humanity, to our civilization, to suicide by themselves, to destroy totally. We have a different elite who are interested to continue wars, to produce military weapons, and we need to find a solution. And I know already that together with you, we have many of these solutions. And I want just to say about wonderful words of very famous physician Fermi, who in 1950 just to say, where everybody. It was dedicated to aliens, who is, okay, we have billions and billions constellation and stars everywhere, but we don't have any communications with them. And this was the question, where is everybody? This is named the paradox of Fermi, or like a big filter. And one of the questions was that civilization, technically and industrially, is developed very high, but on the base of values and the regulation of this technology, for example, like nuclear weapons, they are not regulated and they can be used anytime. A person with a red button could kill all humanity. So this gives me enthusiastic that we can effort and to make together with you a lot of things to help and to support our humanity to survive and develop.
Yes, sir. So that was a lovely interaction we had with you. Sir, is there one last message you would like to give the I am Peacekeeper of the I am Peacekeeper movement? Any message would you like to give them?
Uh, yes, I would like to say you that a very important part of our values and part what we are living in the heart is a compassion. What give us a chance to follow all your seven human values. There are many peace-making movements, peacekeepers movement in the
World.
humanity, in the world. Yes, and I think it's very important just to consolidate, to integrate our energy, our force together. And I think it's a very important line and a roadmap what we need to show and to follow. And for this reason, we try to make a special service like a Ministry for One Future, what I would like to share with you, just to talk when we have a special meeting, just to discuss a roadmap for the future, for the One Future.
Okay. Honorary Gregory Pelman, we would like to give a vote of thanks to you. Thank you for lending us something rare, the patience to build meaningful institutions across decades, and the courage to continue this work even when the state attempted to erase it. Tonight, you reminded us that peace is not only the absence of conflict, it is also the presence of a conscious effort, the deliberate creation of new social structures, narratives, and forms of cooperation that can sustain human dignity over time. Our theme this evening, Strengthening Peace by Designing the Future, Creating Social Institutions for the Harmonious Future of Humanity, One Future, is an invitation to reflect on how we live and how we relate to one another. As members of I Am Peacekeeper movement, we leave this conversation with our seven human values of truth, gratitude, forgiveness, love, humility, giving, and patience. Today is Sunday. We wish all of you happy Truth Day. And tonight we have been reminded that dignity is preserved when people are seen, heard, remembered, and valued, and that every act of understanding contributes to a more peaceful world. Thank you very much. With respect and warmth, we close the I Am Peacekeeper at Zoom in global justice, love, and peace. Thank you, Honorary Gregory Pelman. It was
Thank you so much.
wonderful to have you, and we look forward to working along with you. And thank you to
Thank
all
you.
the audience for their patient listening. We wish you again happy Truth Day. Thank you.